If someone is overweight or obese, they are at higher risk of developing serious health problems, including heart disease, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, gallstones, breathing problems, and certain cancers. Hence, energy balance is important for maintaining a healthy weight, and that is what we are trying to understand through our series on healthy weight awareness. So let's welcome our today's guest in the series, Fatima Radhanpurwala. Fatima is founder, Nutrivision Wellness. She's a registered dietitian and a diabetes educator. Hi, Fatima. Welcome to Medicircle on the Healthy Weight Awareness series.
Thank you, Smita. A very warm welcome to everyone.
So, thanks for joining us, Fatima. And please let me ask you, people have this notion that loss of weight seen on the weighing scale means it's good. So, what are your thoughts on the same, since there is something called healthy fat and unhealthy thin?
Yeah, see, we get many people who are like very much curious. Okay, ma'am, our weight is not, well, weight loss is not shown on the machine. Like their weights are not decreasing, but their inch loss is happening.
Yes.
So here I want to say there is a thing like you said, a healthy fat and unhealthy thin. We need to first check the body composition of the person. Like your body is comprised of not only fat, it's like fat, muscle, water content, everything. So once we do analysis of BCA, like body composition analysis, we get to know okay how much fat person is it the person is carrying. Now we can say normal ranges for male is like around till 20 maximum. For female is till 30 max. So we need to analyze whether it's on the higher side or the lower side. Sometimes it happens like person has a perfect weight, perfect BMI, but there are chances they have a higher fat percentage than the muscle percentage. So even that is unhealthy. So just considering the scale won't be the great idea to decide whether the person is healthy or unhealthy. And even when you're losing weight, it happens sometimes you don't lose much of weight when you see on your scale while numbers, but you may lose inch loss. So that the fat is losing out. So even that is a great sign. Person should not lose hope when they are not seeing changes on the weight, but they're seeing some positive effect in their body. They shouldn't lose hope that they're not losing weight. So that is a thing which we always explain to our clients in the first meeting. Like it's not important that your weight should go down every day on the weighing scale. So that we need to consider.
Yeah, so I think motivation is the mantra, because a lot of time people do their exercise regime and follow everything as per the diet advice. But finally, if the weight is still the same, they get demotivated and think, oh, I have done everything and still the weighing machine is not, it's the same weight what I earlier had.
Yeah, so that point they need motivation to say, stay on your track. You will see the result on the machine. Not necessary, you won't get it anytime. You will see, but you need to be motivated again.
Sure.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Fatima, can you explain in brief what is the best way to lose weight?
Best way to lose weight, I would suggest like, see, you have many ways to lose it faster. Like different diets are available wherein you can see the result faster. But according to my practice, what I have seen, the best way I would suggest to have a balance between your diet and exercise both. So if you do like some people say fasting or eating only salads or eating only low carb meal is a faster way to reduce. I agree, but that's the thing you can't sustain on the long run.
True.
There will be a one point of time you will think I need to go back to my regular life. So man, planning your diet according to your lifestyle, like your work habits, your eating habits, your sleeping pattern also. Preparing a meal or a day meal for you, a plan for you, along with exercise which is suitable for you. Sometimes people start doing some exercises which they don't want to do it, but just to lose weight they do it. But after they lose their weight, then it's forgotten, like they leave it.
Yes.
So exercise and meal which they like, and if you plan it accordingly, so they will we get a reduce gradually, but not the faster as we say for the peptide what we get it. You won't get the much faster result, but sustainable. I would say. And I think that would be the best thing to do. So planning a basic meal which has a good amount of fiber, good amount of protein, a comparatively lower portion of carbohydrate, so you don't put on much as per the activity level, obviously. So that would be the ideal diet which we always want to plan for the clients. And even that shows a good result. It's not like it won't show you result. They give very good result and it's sustainable. So once people start practicing it, they can enjoy their meals, they can enjoy their cheat meals also if they want to. So there is a balance, and then there is a motivation to continue also. Or if you say many strict diets where you say no this, no that, then they don't have that motivation. At point they say, "Bas ho gaya, I have to leave everything."
Yes. So, Fatima, I mean, as people have multiple challenges like demotivation or not accessing the right healthcare expert to help them attain that ideal weight, similarly, the industry of health and wellness also faces lots of challenges. So, what, according to you, are the major challenges that are faced by the health and wellness industry in India?
um, Now like we say, health and wellness industry is booming in India. Like people have got more awareness about health and wellness and they're moving toward it.
Yes,
That's very good attitude, but the challenge what we face as a professional is like people have too much of information now,
true.
right? And over information is also sometimes not great.
Yes.
And also there are some misinformation in that information. Whatever they hear from their friends, they hear from the people who have lose weight with their own techniques and method.
True.
They have it from any website which is not, I would say, authorized or like from the trusted source. And they have all that bunches of question to us and say, why not this, why this? They have all them, and when they come to us they have a set of mind with all the read up material what they have, with the advice by the friends and families and everyone. So they have a set of mind in like, okay, I want to do this, but when they come to us and if we say no to that, then is a biggest gap which happens between the client and the professional.
Sure.
So we have to reduce that gap with counseling, obviously, and then we have to break the myths, explain them why it is. So going to that process of weight loss and giving the proper diet and everything, the first thing comes to us is like breaking their barriers in their mind, and then going to the main topic what they have come to us.
Okay.
So that is a challenge. It's time consuming then. And second, I would say a trend which follows in the market. Like nowadays, you have a trend. Someone does detox diet and then lose weight. So people start following them.
Yeah.
Obviously, now there was a trend of intermittent fasting. So
Yes.
every technique shows their result, but again, I would say not one fits to all.
True.
One diet doesn't fit to all. So there we need to analyze whether it is appropriate for that person or no. Because we have seen people who have doing intermittent fasting but never shown result
Okay.
compared to their friends who have lost good amount of weight.
Okay.
So that happens. So
Okay.
I would advise that not one thing fits all. We need to explain them. And secondly, the overload of information in the industry, like social medias, friends and family. So I have to say, most of we say normally our friends and families are half dietitians and doctors now. They have suffer everything. So
True.
breaking that myths is important, and that's the challenge we are facing the most nowadays.
Okay.
And the second I told the trend what they follow. So that's the challenge. And uh, we in urban cities, we don't face much challenges. People can afford their healthcare and do good. But when we see the rural part of it, when I go to the rural areas for the OPD, sometime I go, there we see challenges of financial issues are there
Okay.
and availability of food. So
Okay.
that also need to be considered. So each categories need to be treated different. So we have both the challenges, urban and rural also. So that's the scenarios are different, the things are different, their problems are different, our problems are different. So that needs to be, I think, bridged up
Definitely.
in some point of time.
So, Fatima, since January is being celebrated as the Healthy Weight Awareness Month, would you like to share some thoughts, tips, or advice with our viewers?
Sure. So I would say my mantra for weight loss is like having a good hydration, because most of the time people don't hydrate themselves. At least 2 to 3 liters of water is compulsory. Second, your meal should be more of fibers like fruits, vegetables, sprouts. Include more of fiber-rich foods like this compared to your chapatis and rice, which are more starchy and carbs. So reduce that quantity, includes more of fruits, salads, cooked vegetable, dal, pulses, sprouts. So they give you more of nutrient, vitamin, minerals, and protein. So if you do that basic thing also, you will start seeing the results.
Okay.
And second, I would say avoid heavy dinners. Like we Indians have a practice when we all together at home, so we have a good lavish dinner.
Yes.
So making a dinner a lighter meal is important. So
Okay.
if you follow these 2 3 things, it will help. And the fourth thing I would say, cut down of refined sugars and carbs, whatever we include, like
Okay.
biscuits, maidas, extra tea, sugars in tea, extra cups of tea, what we have. So that needs to be cut down. So that will also show good result. And last, physical activity is important. So be it like walking, playing, running, or just climbing stairs, whatever the person like to do it, they should start doing it. Apart from the daily course, like if your daily schedule includes 10 minutes of walking, so that won't be considered as walking.
Okay.
Apart from that daily walking, you need to do extra 20 minutes, so that will help you to lose weight fast.
That's right.
So that would be the 5 tips I would like to give to the viewers.
So I think that's a very good piece of advice from a dietitian and a diabetes educator. Hope our audience get benefited from whatever advice Fatima has shared with us. Thank you so much, Fatima, for joining us. I think you have enlightened our users with extreme good information, and also how dietitians and healthcare experts, what challenges they are facing, because they just don't need to advise their clients and patients, but also they need to fight with their mindsets, because everybody is coming with some sort of diet plan or some shortcuts to get that healthy weight. So I think counseling, as you said, is really, really important, and it helps to fight those mindsets which are there, because it is the most important game is actually played by the mind. And if you want to get a healthy weight, both, I mean, all your mind, your body, and the soul has to be aligned. So thank you so much, Fatima, for joining us and sharing the piece of information with us.
And thank you, Smita. I would like to say you are doing great work by spreading awareness from the experts. So even that will help people a lot to actually recognize what is authentic and what is to be trusted. So
Sure.
thanks a lot for that also.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think from through Medicircle, if we are actually going to make some people healthy by listening to healthcare experts like you, I think we are doing our job, and we are actually spreading happiness and the best health, whatever every person should be having. Because if a person is healthy, then only he or she attains the happiness what they are looking for from within. So again, I think we are actually working as a bridge, and thank you so much for considering Medicircle and sharing the information.
Thanks a lot. Yeah. Have a great day.